Who's ready for something wicked? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Universal Studios Florida. Today is November 22nd. There it is, 2024, and that means Wicked, the new movie based on the hit musical, has made its way into theaters, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate than to come right here to Universal Studios Florida and explore some of the offerings. So let's check it out. And yes, I'm talking about everything. We're trying some snacks, we're gonna check out the Wicked experience, and who knows what else we'll stumble into. Anyway, I think it's gonna be a great day. Are you ready? Let's go. So what do you say we start right here at the Wicked experience? I can't think of a better place to start our day, especially if we're gonna be focusing on all things Wicked. Gotta walk down the yellow brick road, make our way in, and see what's in here. Wow, it is so beautiful in here. Very cool. Look at how beautiful this dress is. Oh, look at all the bubbles. Can you see them on there? Looks like we have some merch in here as well. Oh, look. You can get yourself a wand. How much is this wand? $25. Oh, and check out these pins. Those are pretty cool. Hold on.
There's a hoodie that I want to get.
That's beautiful. I really like that. $10 for this pin. I wonder if they have an Elphaba one as well. This is like the Glinda section. All right, let's keep moving. Looks like we have some more merch over here as well. Look at this tin. I love a good tin. So this has truffles in it. $20 for this. I do like that. Got a Lego set over here. And what are these? Marshmallow pops. So I do want to try some snacks, but I don't think we're going to do anything pre-packaged today. $12 for these. I'm really interested in the scents though. So we have a reed diffuser down here. I don't know what it looks like because I can't see it anywhere. I mean, obviously it's a reed diffuser, right? This is $37. And then, is this a candle? It is a candle. $16 for this. Let's see if we can give it a sniff. All right, so I couldn't get the cover off the candle, unfortunately. I'm sure it smells magical. Let's see what we got over here. Oh wow, look at this beautiful necklace. I do like that. Then we have this one as well. Looks like it would open up. Hold on. Oh, there we go. How cool is that? It really is lovely. This one is $43, and this hot air balloon, which is really nice too. So unique. I really do like that. This one is also $43. I don't see any pins over here though. We'll keep our eye open. Wow, look at this. What a lovely costume, and those shoes. Those are some gorgeous shoes if I've ever seen them. Super sparkly. I love the detail on the chair as well. That's beautiful. Got some more costumes over here. They're so lovely and detailed. Probably can't see them as well as I can. Oh, there you go. You can see the details there. Really beautiful. Oh, look at this one. I love the colors. Looks like a sunset. Got some more costumes over here as well. This is really cool. Now it looks like we have a photo op here, and then if we turn this direction, we've got a shop. They're in Emerald City, so let's go see what they've got. Now, of course, we have some more costumes in here, and we have some behind the scenes or making of footage, but I did just notice that we have the candles here as well. This is the bigger candle. Let's see what this one smells like. That smells nice, but I can't put my finger on it. Okay. So this one is inspired by Elphaba. And is this the same?
A place of magic So to be able to invite the
Yes.
audience into this beautiful
Nice. Oh, how
world.
much was this one? I didn't get a chance to look. This one is 48. I love the container. It's really pretty. Now we've got another photo op over there, but I did notice we've got another pin. Looks like it opens up, but I can't really. Oh, there we go. Doing our best here with one hand. That's pretty cool. This one is $16. Of course, we've got our tumblers. Are these Starbucks? No, they look like Starbucks. This is $34. Make sure it all sits on the shelf as best as it can. Got some pop figures. We also have a Spirit jersey here as well. I love the color. It's really pretty. This Spirit jersey is, let's see, $80. Let's see the front real quick. There's the front. This is a great color. I love this green. Got some more stuff over here as well. What is this? Oh, saltwater taffy. I love saltwater taffy. And look at this container. I just love the detail. This is, oh, I suppose it's right up here. $15 for that. Got a little bookmark here because, of course, Wicked is based on a musical, which is based on a book. Tank top as well. Some pants. I love it. Lots of cool stuff in here. And then, of course, here's that other photo op once again. And the Defying Gravity dress. Now, as we keep making our way through, there is, of course, more merchandise to check out, including some dolls and some snacks. They have some pressed pennies in here as well. Check this out. Looks like we have some PJs. These are cool. They look like the wallpaper in the entrance. $75 for that set. I'm not paying 75 bucks for jammies, you know what I mean? So, looks like we have another scent here too, yuzu. Ooh, I love the scent of yuzu. I wonder if they have this one out so that we can smell it. Oh, it looks like it might be over here. Let's take a look. All right, here it is. That's really nice, nice and light. Also, it does have a pretty little container like the other one. This is the cover. They actually have it set up with the candle on top of the lid, which is, I mean, isn't that just so lovely? Also, this one is kind of iridescent, like a bubble, which I really like. But yeah, it's pretty much all there is here in this experience right now. There's the exit. So let's make our way out into the sunshine. So as you can see, we got a little bit of behind the scenes. We got some costumes, some props, some shops, and of course, there is a meet and greet that happens here every so often if you're lucky. Of course, I'm sure some of you who have seen some of the footage coming out of the media event when the Wicked experience here at Universal Studios opened saw that Elphaba and Glenda are meeting guests. This is something that's happening, but it's not regular. There isn't an established schedule. There's no real information about this, so keep your ear to the ground if you're here and maybe you might get lucky. But look, our next order of business is to grab something to eat, and I can't think of a better place to start than Emerald City Eats. So, see what they got, see if we want to grab anything. I can't really show you the menu because of the glare, but I can show you we have some waffles here, we have some avocado toast. Ooh, great options here. Guys, they had so many great options to choose from. I didn't know what to get, so of course, I went with a recommendation from the team members there, and they recommended the avocado toast and a glass of wine. So, I mean, they know best, right? This is actually a great choice too because I'm rather hungry and need actual food in my system before we go for treats. I know, sometimes you might be thinking treats are the way to go, you know, but you gotta eat some real food every now and again. And I can't think of anything better than this gorgeous looking piece of avocado toast. Holy moly. This actually reminds me of the avocado toast that they had at one of the festival booths, at one of the festivals over at Epcot. It's just, it is stacked. It looks absolutely amazing. The bread is also black. Let's give this a try. I have a fork and knife, but we're just going in for this first bite. The only thing is, I don't have any goat cheese on this bite. I think it's goat cheese. Let's make sure we can get a little bit of everything for this first nibble. Oh, I am so gonna make a mess. That's really good. The bread is like perfectly toasted and delicious. I can actually like taste the bread, which is stand out. Everything else is proportioned nicely, lots of flavor. I really like this, but gotta give this a try. So let's take a sip. I do love that there's glitter in here, so it looks magical. Ooh, that's really nice. Now, the team member said that this has limoncello in it, and I don't think I've ever had limoncello before, but it has this nice citrusy taste, as you might imagine it would. Really nice. Also pairs really nicely with this. Like, this is a really delicious, complete meal. Certainly enough food to be a full meal. So the avocado toast was $10.99 and the sparkling emerald was $11, bringing our total after our $1.65 annual pass holder discount to $21.66. Not too bad, especially when we're talking about alcohol. All right, I just polished off that avocado toast and now I'm finishing up my drink. That was so good and it was so much food. I honestly couldn't even finish all of the avocado. There was just so much of it. Definitely something that I think you could share and definitely worth the price. I mean, what was that, $10.99? If memory serves me right. I gotta refer back to my receipt here. Yeah, $10.99. That's nothing. But all right, I'm gonna finish this up and then we need to make our way out to try some more treats. This time, some sweet treats. Now, there are a number of places to get sweet treats here at Universal Studios Florida. There are a few different places that have bakery cases specifically where you can get fudge and other specialty treats. But today we're headed this direction toward the exit or entrance, I suppose you could say, of the park. This is a sweet shop that's located just beyond the Universal Studios store or just before it, depending on the direction you're coming. These bakery cases have lots of different items and they do rotate out, you know, with the seasons or with special things that are going on, like Wicked. They've got a lot for Wicked, but of course we're not gonna get one of everything. I just wanna try a few things that I've had my eye on. So let's go see what they've got today and see what we're gonna pick up. There's also at least one item that Russ wanted to try. So gonna have to grab that, give it a taste, and then, you know, bring it home for him. So let's see what we have today. Looks like we have some s'mores, some macarons, pretzel wand, cake pop, ooh, and a witch's hat cone. We might need to try that. All right, we got some treats. I decided to go with the witch's hat cone, the s'more, that was the one that Russ wanted to try, and we also got the wand. Of course we did. Can't not get a wand. Of course, I want to give all of these a try and I want to tell you about them. I've never had one of the s'mores, so I am looking forward to giving that a try. And who doesn't like a chocolate covered pretzel? I mean, come on. The witch's hat cone though, that's one that I'm really curious about. I did hear someone talking about it and they didn't give it a really great review and I was like, I need to try it for myself. It's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be, but we'll crack into that here in a second. Let's see what else we've got. Of course, we've got our wand and our, oop, don't want my receipt to fly away, and our s'more. So of course, first, we have to try this wand. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Ooh, I feel magical even just holding it. So right off the bat, it looks like we have like some Candy Melts chocolate, and then of course we have our pretzel stick, a little bit of fondant. Let's give this one a try. Also, this one was $5, so. You know, I was just telling Russ yesterday that I love those Candy Melts. Like, I know that they're not like great, right? We're not talking about top quality here, but they hold a special place in my heart because when I was growing up, we would go to this local like cake decorating store, you know, like a cake decorating supply store. It was a local place and they always had these like Candy Melt chocolate lollipop things. I loved these as a kid and I'm loving this right now. But okay, this should be a pretzel stick. I mean, it's a chocolate covered pretzel. What more could you ask for? Now look, I don't know if it's just my nostalgia talking, but I loved that. That was a 10 out of 10 for me. And $5. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a fun looking treat too, you know, like, what more do you want, guys? Anyway, speaking of fun, let's dig into this s'more. Now, I've never tried one of these before, but they have them all the time here at Universal. They're like chocolate covered s'mores. They're not served warm or anything like that. It's just marshmallow. I assume that there's chocolate in there somewhere, unless the chocolate that it's dipped in counts as the chocolate. Anyway, there's only one way to find out, so let's dig in. All right, so that one's a little hard to eat, at least for me. It's not too hard, but sometimes I have trouble with stuff like this. We do have the graham cracker on the outside. We have a thick, fluffy marshmallow on the inside, and then the candy melts, the chocolate coating, is what we have on the outside. So there's no chocolate inside, it's on the outside. It's pretty good though. Still has that candy melt taste, which I know is not gonna be right for everybody, but I like this. So that one was $7. Still not too bad, but I can see how it might feel like a little bit much to some people, depending on what your expectations were. Still though, I do think it's fun. I mean, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd get one again, but it was fun to try. But look, now we have to try this. I'm really curious to see what this is all about, because this one came in at a rather steep $12. You know, that's quite a bit. Anyway, here's what we're looking at. Obviously looks like witch's hat. We've got some like sprinkles on here or glitter on here. Anyway, there's only one way to do this, so let's take a bite. Okay, so that first bite, mostly chocolate covered cone, but look it looks like there's cookie dough or something in there. It's very heavy, so anyway, let's break off a little bit more of this cone, try not to make too much of a mess, and try this cookie dough. Oh goodness, this might not go well. Let's put it back in the bag. I am getting black sprinkle residue all over my fingers. Okay, you know what? This isn't gonna work. Let's just take one more bite and see if we can get some of this cookie dough. That's what it looks like. It's definitely cookie dough. You know, I have to say, that's all right, though it lacks in some areas. The cone, of course, because of the cookie dough as well as the chocolate on the outside, is a little bit stale. Cookie dough is pretty good though, if you're into that kind of thing, and the chocolate, I mean, is delicious. It does make a little bit of a mess on the fingers, but I still think it was good. $12 is a little bit much, at least in my opinion, but I don't really know the going rate for a serving of cookie dough. I know that that can be kind of pricey. Either way, I'm glad I gave it a try. It was a lot of fun. Don't know that I need to get it again. Don't know that I would recommend it. I mean, I had fun eating all of these things, but I don't know if I would recommend any of them, honestly. But let me think about it while we make our way out. All right, let's go. Also, before we go any further, hand sanitizer did the job on my fingers, so we're good there. Honestly, hand sanitizer is such an important tool to have in your bag when you're visiting the theme parks. Like, it's nice to be able to sanitize your hands, right? Like, great, but it cuts grease, which is fantastic, especially if you're eating something greasy. Maybe you forgot a napkin, and things like this. Black dye in your fingers, no problem. Hand sanitizer. Also, I had black dye all over my mouth, and I don't know, I did my best. Not with hand sanitizer, of course, but hopefully I cleaned up pretty all right. Anyway, let's keep moving. All right, we made our way out of the park, and I've been thinking about it. You know, I really enjoyed each and every sweet treat that we tried today, but for me, the thing that really stood out was that it made me feel like a kid again. Everything was sweet and delicious, but for me, it was all about nostalgia, and that came out of left field because I wasn't expecting that to be the case. Setting that aside, do I think any of these treats were standout? No. Do I think any of them were fun? Absolutely. Each and every one of them was fun. I think the thing that ranked the lowest was the hat, just because it was a little bit stale. It did look fun, it did have that cookie dough, but at the price point, I would have liked to have tried something different, a cupcake, which they had, maybe a cake pop, heck, I would have taken a couple more wands. But of course, that's just my opinion. As always, I'd love to know what you guys have to say if you've tried these treats or any similar treats from the bakery cases here at Universal, or, you know, over at Islands of Adventure, because they have bakery cases over there as well. Now, the food that we got earlier from that Emerald City Eats, though, that was standout. I really enjoyed that. In fact, I enjoyed it so much that I would go back and try some of their other offerings because they all look delicious. I can't complain about the price. The portion size was fantastic when it comes to that Avocado toast, and of course the glass of wine. It wasn't a huge glass of wine, you know, but it was enough, and I really enjoyed it. Also, that was fun too because it did have that shimmer in it. But again, I'd love to know what you guys have to say. If you've tried either of these items or any other items from this area, tell me about it in a comment down below. Now, of course, we tried a few different options here at Universal Studios Florida, but these are far from your only options if you want to have a wicked treat while you're here at Universal Orlando. They do have some donuts over at Voodoo Donuts here in City Walk. Toothsome does have a shake, which looks fantastic, and there may be some other items hiding throughout City Walk as well. I have to say, I did want to try some of those Voodoo Donuts, but I am absolutely stuffed, so we might have to save that for our next visit. But of course, like I've been saying, if you've tried these things, let us know what you thought by dropping a comment down below. For now, though, I think it's time to make our way out. Man, it has been such a gorgeous day here at Universal, and I hope that you're having a beautiful day wherever it is you are. Of course, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, but like I said, I'm off. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye.